Here now, Republican Congressman Michael McCaul from Texas. He's the ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman, it's great to see you. And it's no surprise to me, but I'd like to hear you explain what you think is behind President Xi's visit to Saudi Arabia this time, this place, in the midst of this geopolitical environment.
Well, you know, it's called the 100-year marathon. They have a plan to basically globally control economically and militarily, you know, in the next 50 years. And so it's no surprise to me they're going to the Middle East. The fact is, Jackie, they've been doing their Belt and Road Initiative, which gets countries in a debt trap. Then they take over a port or military base, Indo-Pacific, Africa, and Latin America. And now they're putting their sights on the Middle East. And we have to be careful about this because, you know, the Abraham Accords were such a huge monumental breakthrough. And I think Saudi wants to be a part of this. But if we let China get in there, and what I worried the most about, Jackie, when I met with General McKenzie, the CENTCOM commander, before he left, and the new incoming one, what they told me they were most fearful about was military weapon sales that I sign off on not being able to go in country, but rather China filling the vacuum. That will be a real direct threat to our national security.
Yeah, it's a real problem, and especially with the heightened position that Saudi Arabia has right now with respect to oil and supply. And, you know, our president going there, begging him to raise supply so that prices would come down. And now he's having a meeting with China's president. It's not a coincidence to me. But I want to switch gears while I have you, because you, along with several other Republicans, released a report highlighting what the Biden administration did wrong during the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. And 1 year later, so many people are talking about that, saying all of their predictions were accurate. We're seeing it. We're seeing it unfold right now. Congressman.
You know, we spent the last year interviewing every witness we could. State Department did not cooperate with our investigation, but we found out a lot. And the biggest thing to me, Jackie, the takeaway when it was happening, was that the intelligence community was telling us at that time how fast this was going to happen, and the Pentagon as well. And yet you had the White House and State Department a more rosy prediction, like Biden talking about how we're not going to have helicopters take off the rooftop of the embassy in Afghanistan like Vietnam, but that's exactly what happened, and it imploded.
Yeah.
And what's most concerning to me is, to your point about the Middle East, is that the rest of the world sees us as a weakened power, and we're projecting weakness, not strength. So when you look at the global ramifications here of what happened with Afghanistan, when Putin invades Ukraine, when President Xi is looking at Taiwan, when the Ayatollah is getting close to a bomb, and Kim Jong-un is firing off rockets.
It's very dangerous, Congressman. It is very dangerous. And that was one of the reasons that an argument was made that we should stay on the ground, or at least keep a small presence. This was not the time to withdraw, yet the administration did it. And as you said, they did not anticipate how quickly it happened, yet it did. Congressman, we're out of time, but always great to see you. We'll have you back soon. 中国领导人，不为奴。